Hey guys, welcome back into the Stokastic YouTube channel. My name's Geoff Ulrich, and in this video, we're going to be bringing you a little bit of Sunday night football action for Week 9, the NFL season. Tennessee Titans visiting the Kansas City Chiefs. We still don't know who's starting at quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. That's definitely going to make things interesting for our prop picks. We're going to be talking about no house advantage in this video as well. Couple of different ways to play on no house advantage if you are new to that site. In this video, we're mainly going to be talking about their pick'em contest. We're going to be creating prop-based style lineups. You're going to be putting them against other, just DFS players into big GPP contests. A unique take on daily fantasy sports over at No House Advantage. They also have their versus the house contest over there. You're just creating parlay style multiplier tickets, playing against the house for big payouts. So a couple different ways to play on No House Advantage. This one, we're mainly going to be touching on the pick'em contest. And for Sunday Night Football over at No House, they have a $15K guaranteed, $5K to first contest. Really recommend checking it out. There's been overlay over there on a lot of their, especially their primetime slates. And if you're new to No House Advantage, you can use promo code Stokastic to sign up there. You get a $50 match deposit bonus. It's perfect. It's free money to try out the site. It's a good bankroll builder. It's just free. It's awesome. It's a great deposit bonus. Promo code Stokastic if you're new to No House Advantage. Get you set up there quickly. We also have free projections for No House Advantage over on Stokastic.com. Lots of great stuff over there, so check out the site after you're done. Smash the like button, guys. Subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel, and let's get into the picks for Sunday Night Football. I'm pretty excited about this matchup. I don't know who's going to start a quarterback yet for the Titans. I would rather it be Malik Willis just because I want to see what he can do, but could be Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill may give them a better chance to cover that number. It's a big point spread at 12.5. Right now, I got a point total around 46. So really for the props right now, we got to focus in on the Kansas City side because that's what we know. We know Patrick Mahomes is starting. He's going up against a weak pass defense in the Tennessee Titans. Really good at stopping the run. They've really improved against the run, but against the pass, again, trending poorly. They don't defend against wide receivers well. Now we add Kadarius Toney to the mix. I think Patrick Mahomes, you go over 2.5 passing touchdowns in this spot. We do have very big props up on Mahomes. He's got a 312.5 passing yardage prop. He's got a 0.5 interception prop. I don't mind going under on the interceptions either, but the one I like going over on is the passing touchdowns. We have Mahomes projected for well over 2 passing touchdowns on the site. This just feels like a spot, though, where, again, going up against a team who may not be able to move the ball if Malik Willis is there. He certainly didn't pass the ball with any effectiveness in his first start. And that just means more opportunities for Patrick Mahomes. We could be seeing some garbage time touchdowns where he's just salting the game away with an easy pass. I think 2.5 passing touchdowns for Patrick Mahomes in this spot. Very reasonable. And for the big contest we're talking about on No House, people may look at these props and just take the unders because they're so big. But again, we're talking about the elite of the elite here with Patrick Mahomes going up against a division rival, a conference rival in the Tennessee Titans. I think that Patrick Mahomes is a good over target, but with his props juiced up, the one I really like going over is those passing touchdowns. That's where we're going to start. Let's go to his receiving options because the receiving options for Kansas City, extremely interesting for this game. We know JuJu Smith-Schuster's out there, but Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Mecole Hardman actually played the most snaps of any wide receiver in the last Chiefs game. Now you add Kadarius Toney to the mix. JuJu Smith-Schuster has a 60.5 receiving yardage total here. I like going under on that this week. We did see the Chiefs limit his snaps a little bit in the last game. And he's put up a couple big games in a row, but don't forget that before that, JuJu also had some really bad games, and we've seen Marquez Valdes-Scantling pop up a little bit more. I think you add Kadarius Toney to the mix, you still got the target monster that is Travis Kelce. That's a lot of mouths to feed. I like fading the big total here, and the wide receiver with the biggest total on the slate is JuJu Smith-Schuster. We have him projected as a solid underplay too over on Stokastic. So following the projections here, just following the usage as well with the wide receivers, we're going to go under on JuJu here. If you were going to take an over, I would probably be looking at Marquez Valdes-Scantling. He's got a 45.5 receiving yardage prop. Again, he's averaging about 16 yards per catch. That's a lot bigger than JuJu as well. So Valdes-Scantling would probably be my over target here. He can get there on a lot fewer targets, but JuJu at 60.5, I think that's a good under. Let's talk about one more Chief, and then we'll go over to the Tennessee Titans side of the ball. Isiah Pacheco, he's kind of taken over as the lead back for the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't really know what that means because he's still splitting carries with 2 other backs. In the Chiefs' last game, we still saw Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Jerick McKinnon on the field. But Pacheco led the team in yardage on the ground. He led the team in carries as well. And I think that's a trend that's going to continue. He's got a 34.5 rush yards prop. I do like going over in this one. It's a tough Tennessee Titans rush defense, but it's not that good. And this is a team that's projected to lose by over 12 points in this game. I think Pacheco probably gets there just on volume alone. If we get to 8 or 10 carries again, this dude's proven that he's a very, very good in between the tackles rusher. Puts up a couple, 8 to 10 yard carries, and we're pretty much there. I think 34.5 yards. Again, we do have him projected for around 40 yards this week. It's a pretty solid overplay. It's okay if you want to, maybe use this one as a lower point play in your lineups or something like that, or even just avoid the mess that is the Kansas City backfield just for fantasy purposes, because the usage is so spread. But we don't know what's going on the Tennessee Titans side of the ball. It's hard to really pick props there. I do think that just for the fact that our projections are leaning over on Pacheco, he's such a good runner in between the tackles. Going over on 34.5, completely reasonable here. Again, Chiefs, massive home favorites. There's a good chance Pacheco just gets some late game carries too and takes us over there. Okay, we're going to talk about one player on the Tennessee Titans because we do know one guy is going to be there in the backfield, probably getting about 20 to 25 touches, and that's Derrick Henry. He does have a rushing yardage prop of 96.5, but I got to say, I think this is an easy over. Derrick Henry looking great. He's always been a player who's second half of the year, once those first 5 or 6 games, he just plays better. Teams are more worn down. Derrick Henry is a freak athlete. And he just seems to just break these lines as the season goes on. It started last week with the Texans. I think that you're going to see Derrick Henry do everything he can to keep his team in play. It's a decent Kansas City rush defense he's going up. It's not the worst. They've had worse in past years, but this is still Derrick Henry. I think he'll probably break them over time. 96.5. We like the over here. We do have Derrick Henry projected for over 100-yard game. And again, we know that the touches are going to be there. Even if it's Tannehill, he's not 100%. So it's not like the Titans are going to come out and start chucking the ball all around just because Ryan Tannehill is at quarterback. If anything, you may even see, I think that Derrick Henry gets a boost if it's Malik Willis, because at least the Chiefs will have to guard against the quarterback rushing. So anyways, Derrick Henry, 96.5 rush yards. We're going to take the over there. I am more bullish on Henry if it is Willis at quarterback. I'll say that. If it's Tannehill at QB, yeah, I could definitely move Henry down in my pick'em lineups, or even just maybe go to a different place, but still pretty bullish on Henry here. We're going to trust the projections. So those are going to be our picks for this Sunday Night Football. We're going to go Patrick Mahomes over 2.5 passing touchdowns. And again, don't mind the under 0.5 interception total there either. JuJu Smith-Schuster under 60.5 receiving yards. Marquez Valdez-Scantling over 45.5 receiving yards. Kind of a play you could play with that. Then we're going to go Derrick Henry over 96.5 rush yards. Isiah Pacheco over 34.5 rush yards as well. Thanks a lot for checking out this video, guys. Again, if you're new to Noah's Advantage, you can use promo code Stokastic there. $50 match deposit bonus to new users. Free projections over on Stokastic.com. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. My name is Geoff Ulrich. I hope you have a great Sunday Night Football. We'll talk to you again soon.